Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DCUO SourceCast. I'm, of course, Trex, and alongside me, as always, is Captain Super Patriot.
What's up, everybody? Anybody else gonna see the movie?
Yeah, Captain America Winter Soldier? So good. Nope, we're not going to do any spoilers. But I will have to say, it is the must-see movie this weekend. I have to say this weekend because you never know. It's like, for God's sakes, number one movie in America. Yeah, that's the number one movie in America every week. Every week. Number one movie in the world. No, that's every 2 weeks. Freaking hate the movie industry. We are joined by a very special guest, and hopefully if Brittany's paying attention, she does not hate me, and I do not get chastised for it. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome, Balkan.
Hello, what's up, everybody?
Yes, see? Yes, he's here.
See, nobody cares, Balkan.
Nobody cares.
Nice.
Finally, I'm in the SourceCast. Now I can die in peace. Nice.
Good. That can be arranged.
Is that all it takes? Because I know a guy.
So yeah, little buddy Balkan's here, everybody. Say hi to him. See, they don't care. Nobody's saying hi.
Oh, look, now it comes.
Oh yeah, now it's coming through.
They have
It's that delay.
Later. Yeah.
It's that delay.
Don't make me sad, Patriot. Come on, be nice.
So we have a good episode for you guys tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about Game Update 36 updates that have been hitting the test server. We are definitely going to be talking a little bit about that and how Game Update 36 is shaping up. We're going to, of course, talk about April Fool's Day, April 1st, and I also want to kick this off by saying happy anniversary to Friday Night Legends for your 1-year anniversary. Nobody else? You guys aren't even going to jump in on that? Just like, hey, happy anniversary.
Well,
what the hell?
I thought it was really cool. I'd forgotten the specific date itself and all that, but I knew was coming up on a year.
At the same time, I think they should have had you on. At least just to come on and say hi.
At least I was the first one on the FNL. But,
and I also want to point
out... Whatever, dude. Everybody else gets stuff. My Ask DCUO question didn't get answered.
What was your Ask DCUO question?
You didn't see it?
I told you. I told you earlier today. It has been a crazy busy week. I've been setting up all week for a promo of Captain America last night with my Nerds of the Apocalypse brothers, and we had a fantastic time. But I've been preparing that last night all week, so it has just been crazy busy. And I haven't had internet on my desktop for 2 days, so that was crazy stressful. But what was your Ask DCO question? Maybe we can answer it. Maybe Balkan and I can answer it.
Let's go and let's
maybe
let's do some Ask DCO. Well, let's talk about the FNL first and all that. We got a new reigning champion for the PvE challenges.
Hold on, I didn't even hit the screen yet. Alright, and let me intro first, sir. It's time for Friday Night Legends! Okay, now you can continue. That happened.
What do you want me to say now?
You continue your sentence. It's reigning champions.
Yeah, new reigning champions, Reason. Reason stepped out there and took the considerable lead, I believe, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they walked away at 99.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the Nexus challenge is easier than the Prime Battleground challenge.
That's what I was thinking. And it's weird to have that thought, I know. But that's why I was going off like, it's Prime Battleground versus, in this case it was 3 Batmen. Do one of the Batman do AoE? Because Tech does AoE.
Well, I'm pretty sure, GCPD, what is it, Steampunk? I'm sure there's a few of them that do AoE, yeah. We got the bunker busters and everything like that, so I don't know. I don't know. Plus, I've heard several villains complain about Ninja Batman being worse than Lex
That's true.
than
I have heard that.
General Luthor. But then again, I've talked to other villains that are like, "What are they talking about? Ninja Batman's easy," So I mean, I don't know.
Now, I don't want to take away from Reasons Win with that little discussion. I am not. Guys, congratulations. You really did make it look so easy. Just so easy going in there. But congratulations to you guys for this achievement and also the victory. I want to call it a victory lap, putting in the Lex Luthors in the Watchtower and just seeing the world burn.
That was epic.
I'm trying to determine what was more epic: those Lexes in the Watchtower, or just 15, 20 tech avatars just coming down on you. I'm trying to figure out which one's more epic, and I'm having a hard time deciding. So I'm gonna let chat decide. Chat, hashtag tech avatar, hashtag Lex Luthor. Let's see which one is actually more epic. Because I'm voting for Tech Avatar since I first did it, and it was just extremely hilarious.
Wait, was there other video also? I mean, where avatars come and watch Tower or what?
No, this was while in Prime Battleground. This is Prime Battleground. They met someone like all of these tech avatars. And I was just streaming, having myself a good time. Then Meps takes us into Prime Battleground again in this like secret place of Prime Battleground and summons all these tech avatars and leaves me to fight them all. And I cried because I didn't know what to do. They weren't going down. I was in tank mode. DPS is horrible.
No.
But while we're in Friday Night Legends mode here, let's do a little Ask DCUO. So I see a question here from a great fan. He's known around the YouTubes apparently. This comes from the Daddy's House. Now that there is an Odyssey feat, the Nimbus Aura, and a Unicorn Trinket, when will we get a Super Patriot in Legends? Well, I mean, if in case the Daddy's House doesn't know, he actually does have an item in the game called the Patriots Belt that he on purpose can't get to have that tease that he cannot get this item.
You are greedy, Patriot. You have a belt. What do you want to?
I know. He has a belt that a lot of people have to pay a lot of money for just to get if they go down that route.
Well, if you will never see something from Balkan. Maybe at Kandak. That's it.
Maybe like a little like a pool that we call the Balkan Sea. We can put a little pool in Gotham City, little pool there. Put a stick that says Balkan Sea. I like it.
Lord.
I'm going with it. T. Anyways, I would try and fight for your right to be in a Legends fight. I'll make it work. I mean, you don't see Trex going all sorts of his. He's just like, hey, where's a Trex thing? Huh? Where's a Trexlight thing for it? Huh? You don't see me doing that. A Balkan Pond. How you like that? Balkan Pond. I like that too.
Pond. What is pond?
Pond is pretty much a small lake. Small body of water. Very small.
Ah, this is what you mean. Ah, okay. Now I get this.
There you go. I was going for the Balkan Sea because there's an actual Balkan Sea.
Come on, why not Balkan Ocean, man? If you want to be more.
Whoa, okay, don't get ahead of yourself there, buddy.
No, I go too far. I'm not patient. No, he have a belt and he wants more. Yeah.
And I do see Starry Sky came in with one. Will we ever see the devs taking on the PvE challenge? I would like to see that. I would greatly like to see that.
As would I.
Kind of quiet, Soups. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You mad because you're still
What
not
do
a
you-
legend?
Huh? No. I'm good. I'm looking over these other questions on here.
Oh, okay. You're still the man. You're a champ. You find any questions?
I'm looking here.
Now here's one that I
Those
want.
are like from weeks ago.
Yeah, here's one I want to touch upon. Do you plan on doing something like Ask DCO for the DCO forums? For example, gather questions and answer some of them once a month. I mean, honestly, the questions are all. I mean, you're on the forums. You get a question asked on the forums, it's gonna get answered. It might not be a dev, so you might feel that your 5 pages of people responding, which 3 of those pages might be full of people trolling you, but the other 2 pages might be people trying to help. And they actually answer your question. Just because those 5 pages does not have a green name doesn't mean your question was not answered. That's why they decided to go over here to this, bring us over to the, technically, I'm going to go with the Twitter because, I mean, hell, who uses hashtags on Facebook? Really? So they bring them over here to the Twitter where you have 140 characters to ask your question, which makes it a very short question instead of a long paragraph with you asking your one question and then you have a story behind it. Where once upon a time, there was a man named Trex. He wanted to have cake. Why can't Trex have cake in the game? Well, I already have cake. I just have to wait for the anniversaries. So, look, question answered.
Straight.
You find a question, Soups?
No, I didn't. No.
It'll be okay.
Nope.
No one wants to ask us something.
Apparently, well, I mean, it's still something new. I mean, they're still working on it, so give them a little time. It's going to become a bigger thing, and I really do like the Ask DCO. So, if you guys want to have a question answered by the devs on Friday Night Legends, it's not going to be it's not going to be an all-time thing that your question might get answered. It's just a chance. But go onto the Twitter and use hashtag AskDCUO, and they'll hopefully answer it on the show. And if they don't answer it, most likely we'll come over here and we'll answer it as well on our show. Because they take our time slot, we'll take their idea. I call it poetic justice. So, okay. Once again, for Friday Night Legends, I want congratulations to Reason from USPS3, or USPS, however you want to work on it. Hashtags, do you work on Facebook? I'm sorry, Soups.
No, Zikarak was saying that I use hashtags on Facebook, and I said hashtag because hashtags work on Facebook.
Well, at the same time, hashtag, you're using hashtags wrong. Because hashtag, you don't have to do hashtag for everything. And I'm literally doing the hand symbol for hashtag on my fingers, like from Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake, as I'm saying hashtag. That's what Jimmy Fallon does with hashtagging. It destroys me using hashtags.
Hashtag gets very famous in this, generation.
It does. It does. Because you can literally say a sentence, like tell someone, it's like, hey, hope you're doing well. Hashtag, I hope you die. Like hashtag showing feelings. Hey, how's your mom? Hashtag, don't really care, she's fat.
Wow.
This generation's mean. They are just really mean. So, on to After Friday Night Legends. Be sure to tune in next week. Does next week start another FNL Tour tournament? Because that started up. You can now officially go over to sign up over at fnltour.challenge.com.
Yeah, the date for the USPC is the April 18th, and the date for the US PlayStation is April 25th.
Excellent. Huzzah!
Definitely go sign up. It is a Bat Family themed. Both of them are Bat Family themed, so pretty much only Joker, Harley's, Robin, all that. Can't use any of the Lanterns or any of the Kryptonians.
And you can't make an all Batman
Wonder
party.
Woman or
Remember,
Cersei or
you have to
anything
do
like that.
you have to do separate tunes. No all Batmans. But speaking of Batman, it is the 75th anniversary for Batman. I believe actually it's either coming up or they're just going to celebrate it all year long. That's how I'm going to take it. They're just going to celebrate all year long because I don't even know the official date. I just don't. So they have. It's in a way, I guess you can consider it a fix for some people, because some people, of course, don't have the collector's edition Batman because we didn't, get it. It just wasn't in our cards. No, it was a pre-order. I'm sorry, we didn't pre-order the game, so we didn't get the special actual Batman. So instead, they are going to bring us or give us put in the marketplace a brand new Batman new skin. So we can all buy that, and that's going to be to celebrate the 75th anniversary, which they didn't do for Superman, but it's okay.
Yeah, let's face it. All right, they're not doing much for the Superman Legends 10.
They are not, because they are not. So I'm really happy, and I can't wait to see this new Batman. It apparently hopped on the test server by mistake. It wasn't supposed to be there, but things happen, things get by, so it's now on there. And the guys some people have taken a look at it. I know one of the guys from Odyssey posted onto the forums, and it's not a finished product. It's not a finished product. They apparently still have some more artwork to do with it, so it's going to be good. Alright, so moving on from the Batman, April 1st, April Fool's Day. How many people got tricked on April Fool's Day just by their friends or families or coworkers? I mean, did anyone get tricked?
I didn't.
Balkan? You live in the future, you experienced it first.
I got tricked, but it's not good to say in the SourceCast.
Oh! Even for the People's Podcast, man.
Yeah, SourceCast. Sorry. Something with my wife. She, and... Yeah, I can't say it. Sorry, I can't say it. I promise I have to be nice. That's why I'm so quiet, because my English vocabulary is dirty. And
you know what? I will. That's how other people in other countries treat America. Our English, it's not British English, it's dirty English. That's how I'm going with it, and that's how I've always treated it. We have destroyed the English language to make it American. So, and you know what? You're foreign. Well, not really foreign, but you're from another country that might be better than ours, but that's a whole thing. I am not going to stifle your speaking, sir. If you want to speak, and if you say something dirty, you say something dirty. It happens. It's we're human. We make mistakes.
No! Don't do that.
Don't. Don't open that door.
Don't do that. Do not open that door for him. All right, trust me.
Okay, just try to censor yourself.
I do another podcast with this guy every week. Trust me, you do not want to open that door for him.
Well, I tried.
Sad Balkan. Oh man.
Oh.
Who's Chekhov? This is from Star Trek.
Yeah, I told you about that. Chekhov from Star Trek.
Nuclear vessel. So
There it is.
I feel so bad having him say that all the time. I feel so bad.
Oh man.
Oh man, wow. Well, luckily I didn't get tricked on anything from any of my coworkers are all lame, so they whatever.
Hey, I got a question. Are the US and the EU PC test servers separate?
No.
Oh, well, Balkan gets on the PC test server too.
I'm on PC test server.
I know, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I'm surprised you two haven't bumped into each other.
Well, I play when he's asleep.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can tell you. Here in Germany, it's 2:00 and 42 minutes.
Yeah,
a.m.
Which does not stop him from calling me though at 3:00 in the morning on Skype.
I mean, I'm bored. Come on, man.
You're bored, but I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, what you doing? Like, I'm trying to sleep. Like, you want to get some coffee? Some internet coffee? We can do that. It's okay. All right. Trying to set up one thing.
Yeah, my mom. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, you're good. You're good. Keep talking. You're distracted.
Yeah, my mom always called me vampire, like, because I don't know. It's my thing, I'm always up in the night playing DC night and sleeping at the day. She said you're like a vampire, but the thing is, on the EU, if you play at night, one bad thing is at 5 a.m. here or 4, it's server shutdown, and then I don't know what to do. I need DC in my life. There is like 30 minutes break is good, but this is like you taking my drug of me for 30 minutes. It's not I need my DC.
Ziggurat, hashtag calm down. Yeah, hashtag calm yourself, sir. So, luckily, my internet seems to be a little great right now. I'm not going to actually stay fully on game, but this leads into my next thing, where I am over here in the Grid Tavern. The Grid Tavern. I'm in game on the US PC. My buddy Michael Grid has created this amazing St. Patrick's Day theme. Dear Lord in heaven, I really wish I would have done this. I wish I would have participated in this event when I had the chance, because I do love the formats. I like the formats, so it's pretty good. But I'm in here not to take a look at his base completely. I mean,
is that a bar in a hole in the ground?
This is
it's
a
bar. Hobbit bar.
It's a Hobbit bar. Yes, exactly. So Michael Grid has some really great bases. He organizes this very well, and it's very impressive every time I walk into one of his places. And this place is badass. But we're not here just to take a look at this. We are here because it leads into my next thing, where, ladies and gentlemen, April Fool's Day, they brought the Unicorn Trinket. And Michael Grid... Huh?
Did you get yours?
I got mine on, I believe, 6 characters. I had to sleep, and then next day for work, I apparently had to work, so I couldn't get on the game and just hop on my characters and do the vault. So I have it on 6 characters. All 6 characters are going to take it over here onto Trex Rage. So... yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Grid outdone himself with my Trex Pony army is all in his base. And there's rainbows. It's rainbows.
I was thinking I have a lot. Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. If I remember correctly, this is only the first level. If I remember correctly, there's more. There's more down here. I know you guys are on delay, but you guys are going to be wicked nice to see this. There's so many trinkets down here.
How many vault tickets do you spend?
I'm thinking he probably had people mail it, because it is tradable. It is a tradable item. Or he might have been on the broker.
It is tradable. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay.
Yes, now you're seeing it.
Of Unicorn.
Yeah, this is where the Unipocalypse...
Oh my god.
Isn't it beautiful?
Wow.
Oh my god.
If you guys are not, for all the people listening in on the iTunes or whatever, first off, be sure to tune in every Friday night after FNL for DCUO SourceCast live on twitch.tv/Trexlight, because you're definitely missing like this whole galore of Unicorn Trinkets.
This is so disgusting.
This is the start of the Unipocalypse down here.
There's so many things wrong with this.
And Meps is here. Meps is in the base. I haven't. I can honestly tell you, this is my first time coming into Michael Grid's base to see this because, like I said, it's been a very busy week, and I'm really happy I was able to look at it for the first time here on the SourceCast. This is Michael Grid. I salute you, sir, and just Meps in the dark corner with the ponies.
Where is your base? In Gotham or Metro?
This one's in my base. I have one in both places, in Gotham and Metro. But
And this one is?
This one's in Gotham. I'm not sure if Michael Grid's
let
on
me
the
in.
stream.
I'm now on US server. I come.
No, he's on the PC right now.
Yeah, I'm on PC. Yeah, he whispered me. He whispered me.
I am here. Look, I write hello.
Yep. I'm not sure if I know Michael Grid's here. I'm just not sure if he's actually like in game or anything. When no one is looking, they come alive. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. Wait, really? Because God, now I just want to stay the night and just. Wait, are they like weeping angels from Doctor Who? That would be creepy. But yes, they're a base item. I am very, very happy. Just it's really cool. It's really cool. So Michael Gray, congratulations on this base with your. I think I'm gonna probably be in here a little bit longer. Yeah, Meps. Yeah, it's just Balkan. I think Meps is gonna try and probably get you in here so you can see it. Or
it's
if Grid's
Balkan with the L is a small I. A big I, I mean, yeah.
Wow, you have
it's
a
B
you had to do that?
A-I-K. Yeah, someone took my name.
Wow.
Yes, well, Balkan is where I come from. It's popular name. A lot of people are trying to get the name. I mean, if I play other game and try to get Balkan, it's taken. You know, you have. If I ever want to play, but I will not. I will always stay on DC. I say that only because Maps is listening. Nah, I will. Wow, I got loading screen. Yeah. If you want this name, you have to be quick. You have to be quick.
There you go. You're in the base now.
Wow.
Maps brought you in.
Look, Maps. It looks like steel.
That's
it looks
what
kind
going
of
for.
steel. Wow. Now I'm happy.
Yes, this is.
Now
so the Unicorn Trinket only lasted for, I think it was like, what, 2 days, right? It was only for those 2 days?
Yeah, it is April 1st and April 2nd.
Yeah.
Because I got one the second day. I got one the first day, of course, you know, no sharpshooter like stuff. Then I went and collected it and I put that picture out on Twitter, on my Twitter there, of me with my Unicorn Trinket. And then I ran it the next day, no sharpshooter legs again. But I did get another Unicorn Trinket and I just deleted it.
I just use 40-volt tickets and that's it. But this guy
really, why?
Yeah, I had bought 8 booster bundles. I don't want to say the price, and then I buy all of not buy. I was 40 times inside, got it 40 times, and plays it nice. Then I created
That's what she said.
Tweeted to Spittle Maps. I got good. I mean, I was like, I think I'm the only one who is so crazy that do that. And then I see here Trexlight base, and I'm like, wow, this guy is Unicorn Master. I don't know. He mastered the Unicorn.
Yeah, this isn't my base. This is Michael Grid's here. And of course, he's blocking my shot while I'm under the rainbow. Thanks for ruining my shot, Mike. Thanks. But yeah, but once again, great.
Maps, give me Batman-inspired mask, please. I need this.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Alright, so I'm just gonna really just like leave it here. Because, you know, I got this perfect rainbow thing going on. I'm raging with rainbows. So, before we actually go into the game stuff, I do want to announce that, of course, it was announced on the forums. It was announced on FNL. SOE Live registration has opened. And if you're not signed up, if you haven't registered yet, I suggest doing so with the quickness. Why, you ask? Well, apparently the early bird gets the loot. All right, the early bird gets the loot. Now this is something new with this. They're now doing a group table reservation. I think that's pretty neat. They didn't do it last year, and where I think like the DCO. I know you sat with the DCO guys last year, right, Suits? Like during what was it? Like the first, like that grand night or whatever.
That first night that we were all there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're with them. I think I got there late, so I actually stuck around with the PlanetSide 2 with a pro team. I was with them, and it was it was really cool just talking with them. They taught me a little bit about the game, and that's what you go to a convention, especially what you go to SW Live for. So you learn more about the other games. Because it was because of them, I played a little bit of PlanetSide 2. A little bit. I haven't logged in months, but that was my little bit. That was it. So with this table reservation for $60, you get a 12-seat table just for you and your guildies, or you and your friends, you and your family. If you're bringing 11 other people, wow. So the reservation service is available for both the kickoff reception and the grand banquet, and so to be sure to book them both for guaranteed togetherness. Meps, can you, if you're still in chat, if you can verify, does the $60 cover? Okay, it does. Okay, I just want to, I read it quick, but yeah, I can see it. It covers both the kickoff reception and the grand banquet. $60 for both things. That works. That works for me. Cypher got his tickets already. There you go. And we're, of course, we have to. I'm waiting up a little bit for my reservation. Just paychecks. Also, you're gonna get discounted badge pricing. The earlier you register, the more you save. It was just like last year. All right. So the premium pass, as an example, grants you entry to all the events of SOE Live. It is $129. Now, the full price for it is $169. Now, to get that, you have to register before May 12th. That's here in chat. We get complaints about having to navigate the line and to get all your buddies together with open seating, so now you can reserve your spot if you want. Exactly. Meps, you want to join over here in the picture. Come on over. There you go, buddy. Oh, yeah. No, not in front. Not down, Meps. You're blocking. Meps is blocking the shot. He's killing me. He's killing me right now. Killing me.
You have to. This is my first time with Rex and Map same time. That comes on my channel. Sorry, I have to record this.
Here's the thing. With all that Patriot stuff and all that you guys are talking about and all that recruitment drive thing, that Trinket should change Aiden Warden into me. All right, not Uncle Sam. If they want it to count. All right.
Yeah, look, it's Patriot.
Okay, see.
America wants you.
Super Patriot wants you.
We don't have this on you server. That's not fair. Why we don't get the queen for you or something? I don't know.
Oh my god, that would be awesome. You transform as the Queen of England. She's a bossy lady though, but she's great. And then you can also get your badge early. Would you rather stay in line, or would you rather spend time enjoying everything at SOE Live? Well, in addition to having a guaranteed spot, yes, it's true. They did sell out last year. Last year was sold out, and it was jam-packed of fun. But you can receive your badge in the mail before the event, which means more time having fun and less time in lines. Note, receive your badge in the mail. You must complete your online registration by May 12th. Okay, so the discounted badge pricing, the early badge to get it in the mail, all has to be done before May 12th, okay? Now here's the kicker. SOE Live is going to be at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. We were there last year. We weren't there the year before because they were at another hotel and we didn't really go.
They were at the Bellagio the year before, weren't they?
I'm not really sure where they were, but all I know is that people that we talked to that were there the year before were just like, oh my god, this is so much better. So much. And I'm like, okay, I'll take your word for it. Planet Hollywood, A-okay. So with the Planet Hollywood, when you mention SOE Live 2014, when you're booking your hotel, you're going to get the discounted rates. So for like the Monday, August 11th, the 12th, and the 13th, and the 14th, it's like $85 a night. Friday and Saturday, $129 a night, and then Sunday and Monday, $85 a night. Discounted rates.
I see you mocking me right now, Aiden, and I'm not amused.
I'm amused.
Aiden Warren is like in my face on the screen. Oh, who's this popping in now?
Look at my noob style. Fresh from the Brainiac ship, Fresh from the Brainiac ship. Level 3.
Oh, they were at Bailey's the year before. Thank you, Super Toad. They were at Bailey's, which was year one, I think, for DCUO. So and
what is Bailey's?
No, not the drink, the hotel.
Bally's.
Bally's. I'm sorry, Bally's. My bad. Well, apparently I need a drink.
Yeah, I need a drink too.
So the prices include the resort fees and complimentary internet connectivity for one device, but do not include applicable taxes. For more information, to reserve a room, you can call 1-800-223-7277 or go to Planet Hollywood. I would Google Planet Hollywood Hotel in Las Vegas just to make sure you get to the right one. But yes, SOE Live, woo! There's going to be goodie bags. Goodie bags are so good. What goodie bags last year, you can't see it, but I still have a lot more, was the Dragon's Prophet hand sanitizer. Oh my god, this stuff is amazing. The best product ever in my goodie bag. And I took everyone else's because they didn't want it, apparently. Apparently, I'm the neat freak. That I want to make sure I'm sanitized as much as I can. But then there's, of course, exclusive in-game items like our SOE Live sign we got last year. We, of course, you get to go to panels like ours, and maybe more people can come to ours this time. Cross my fingers.
Well, if another panel doesn't run over and into everybody's lunch
before the tournament.
Nice. Yeah, and right before the Legends tournament, yeah.
And then, of course, there's going to be the pool party, and then there's other people. The PlanetSide 2 people, thank God I was not on that floor. They were freaking nuts. I heard the stories the next morning from the guys from the Reachcast. It's a PlanetSide 2 podcast, which I recommend listening to. Those guys just... Apparently there's like tubs of beer. The bathtub was one huge, and it's just full of beer. And it was crazy. Luckily I'm not a PlanetSide 2 player, because, woo! Crazy! But of course, there's also going to be contests and insider information. Insider information. You get to talk to the developers. Maybe 4-on-1. Sometimes maybe 1-on-1. But, but you get to talk to developers. We talked to Spore, we talked to Tunzo, we talked to Locke. Locke is a great guy. Talk to Jens, talk to Meps. Well, Meps was actually really, really busy a lot because of the tournaments and everything. But you get to talk to Meps sometimes. Maybe he'll get to be free more, hopefully, this time around.
And if you ever get a chance and all that to get Larry Liberty one-on-one, the guy will talk your ear off.
And I am a testament to that. I am a testament to that. Not saying it was a bad thing, but the dinner with the developers, Larry Liberty sat across from me, and we chatted up a lot. I'm not even sure I dropped the. I know it's been like a year now, but I'm not even sure if I dropped that saying I'm like, yeah, I'm one of the co-hosts for DCUO SourceCast for that. I'm not even sure I even dropped our name. I'm not even sure now. I think it was probably just for the adrenaline. Like, I'm sitting across from Larry Liberty. I got Meps beside me, who I'm also freaking out, and he also has a cold, so I gotta stay away from him a little bit. and like I got I forgot who was on the right of me. It wasn't a developer. I think it was another player. I can't remember. I had Larry Liberty and Meps. That's all I needed. Everybody else had the rest of the developers. They hogged them. I talked to
the person sitting next to you was the woman that ran the wikis.
She was sitting next to Larry. That was Jenny. That was Yavi. That was Yavi. Love Yavi. She's so good. Yatta. But that's the thing, though. You get to have these one-on-ones with developers, and not just your games. You can talk to the developers of other games. I'll talk to the guys from Dragon's Prophet. I'll talk to some of the guys. Well, they're not playing those games. Those games are actually sunset now, so I'm not going to mention them. But I talk to those developers. And you broaden your horizon with other games, with other developers, and you may actually give them insight on something that they might not know. You might not even know what the hell their game is. But you can just well, have you thought about blah, blah, blah? And they're like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah sounds like a good blah, blah, blah. Just get to have fun. And you get to meet other players. You get to meet your league mates. You get to meet us. Huh? Super Pretty True to Trex. Huh? Get to meet us. You get... Daddy was there last year. I don't think he's going to be able to come this year, which I'm a little saddened about because he rocked on the LARP thing, live action thing Sunday morning.
That was Cursebringer, I thought.
Cursebringer won, but Daddy held his own. He had his own.
Cursebringer came in and ganked me after I got done with the one. Smacked me around so bad in that thing. It was like I got ganked after a 1v1.
That's because I turtled you. I turtled you hard.
Yeah, he turtled the crap out of me, man.
That sounds really awkward because we're not actually explaining it. But I'm going to move on. But yes, SOE Live. Registration's open. Go sign up. Go register. Book your hotel room. Book your flights. Come out to SOE Live. Hang out with the developers. Hang out with me and Soups. And you never know. You may just get a Trex hug. You may just get one. A lot of people got them last year.
More than likely, you won't want it though. I had a lot of people come up to me later after getting a Trex hug, saying that Trex gets a little handsy, right when he hugs. Balkan, you might like a Trex hug.
Yeah.
Listen to that, yeah.
Oh, look, gents, this is Spittle. I mean, this voice of Teomoro, right? Or,
there you go.
Yeah, I don't call him the Teomoro bot. I call him the Spittle bot because it's his voice.
All right, so I guess we can go into our nitty gritty now since it's been, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. Trex Hug does not come with the Ricci. That's no. That's not going to work.
No, Trex Hugs are all about Trex. Okay. They're all about Trex. He's very selfish that way.
What just happened? Whoa. Oh, I also forgot. Brittany's going to be there as well. Brittany's going to be there. I think Jimmy's actually going to try and work her way to get there as well.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I met Jimmy this past weekend when I went to Atlanta for a tournament. And we had a great lunch with her and her brother. And she is just a delight in person, just as she is online. She is just a complete fun little girl. Fun little gal. She's in the South now. We're going with gal.
And you finally tried checkers.
Well, yes. Yeah. I was walking home from the tournament, and actually I was walking home from the party, from the launch party, and it was I think 11 o'clock. I saw a Domino's Pizza was still open. I'm like, do I really want to go get a Domino's Pizza at 11 o'clock at night when I have to wake up in the morning just to go back to the tournament? But then I saw a Checkers. I'm like, oh, fast food. Let's do this, Mike. Yeah, let's do this, fatty. Luckily, I was walking the whole time, so I think I walked for the entire weekend. I think maybe 2 hours of walking because it was a long walk, but it was needed. It was fun. I like sightseeing. But yeah, she's been busy with the move. But once she's done with the move, she's going to try and get back in the swing of things. And I know, of course, I miss her videos just as much as everybody else. But she's working hard, trying to get settled. But she will be back. She will return. She will walk again. And also, speaking, I'm sorry, we're still not talking about Game Update 36. So I have to. I'm name dropping. I don't care. I got to meet Total Biscuit at last week in Atlanta. I got to meet Total Biscuit.
Did you nerdgasm all over the place?
I stuttered for the first couple of minutes. For the first couple minutes, I stuttered hard trying to get a question out. But then once he answered my first question, it went straight into just Norman's like, "Oh, that's cool, dude. How you liking Charlotte? That's great. Listen, hey, what advice can you give me as for my YouTube channel? I mean, what was your transition from going into different game to game?" And he was a great guy to talk to. Gave me a lot of good insight. And I also talked to the guys from the Warp Zone, if you guys know them. I'm not sure if you guys do.
I know who Warp Zone is.
Yeah. Yeah, the 5 goofballs who make music videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I talked to them. I talked to 3 of them because they were there. Because 3 of them were downstairs where the normal party was. The other 2 were in the VIP where I can go because apparently I'm not VIP. But they just don't know. They just don't know. But I got to talk to Fish, Ryan, and Odom from the Warp Zone, and then I caught Schroeder and Davis the next morning with Davis with a hangover. But talking to those 3 guys, they gave me a lot of good insight for my YouTube channel, from my other YouTube channel, for general purpose, for drinking. They gave me a little bit of a scoop on some of their videos, how long their video. I'm telling you, if you guys ever get to meet like me or Soups or like Warp Zone, Total Biscuits, any person from YouTube, Balkan, Jimmy, Brittany, for the love of God, I don't know about them, but I know for me, if you guys have a question about something, for the love of God, if you find me at SOE Live, if I'm not recording, if I'm not busy, stop me, ask me questions. I love that they were so open, and I want to be just as open for all of you guys as well. You stop us, just go for it. It was so much fun talking to them and getting a lot of good retrospective on how to better myself as a player and as a YouTuber. And I will share that wealth of knowledge with you guys if you ask. But only in person. Don't email or tweet me.
I wish I can go to SOE Live.
I wish you could too. And I wish I could afford you. But those plane tickets are expensive.
Maybe next year, if we all still play DC, every month, put some €100. Yeah, I pay with euros here.
I don't know the conversion rate. I don't have Google on right now. I can't Google it. But I know everybody... Okay, we've literally been talking... Actually, I want to see now. For 40 minutes about nonsense. Let's talk a little bit about some good stuff, okay? Game Update 30... What?
Oops, sorry.
Does he do this on your show, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least he's truthful.
He'll be quiet for a second, and all of a sudden he'll just like blurt something out, and we're all like, "What?"
So, Game Update 36. Everyone knows about it. Be sure to listen to our show last week where we had Starry Sky and new community council member Ticken with her Starfire Harley Quinn voice, which was just fantastic. She still hates.
That was amazing.
She as a voice actress, she's like, I could have done so much better.
No, it was amazing.
It was amazing, and everyone agrees. As soon as I posted on, send it to Terra Strong or something. So last week we gave a nice discussion about what changes are coming to Game Update 36. This past week, the devs have been listening. They've been adjusting. Game Update 36, they know this is a big game update. They know this is going to be a big, huge change. And they're doing everything in their power to listen to the players. Okay, rephrase. Listening to the constructive players. They listen to the snarky ones too, but, keep it positive, But they've been listening to the players. They are adjusting it. Hard Light, I read earlier today when people were talking about it, it apparently is back, not completely back to where it was, but it's the fan has been changed to not being a channeled ability anymore, which was a positive change, very positive change.
Right.
So let's actually go through and see what these changes are.
We just want to talk about the most recent, like Tuesday and Wednesday's changes.
Basically, that's exactly what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too.
So on this past Tuesday, they changed where for the light powers that it is now easier to hit the correct timing when comboing from in-trap into lunging swing, and lunging swing will now properly deal damage. Now rifle, this is the big one. Rifle shot, the hold range ability, will no longer be stuck on after you release the button. The Baptist in me just wants to go, hallelujah! Hallelujah! Say it loud! No, sorry, James Brown, sorry.
And then Wednesday's changes, they actually brought in, not Wednesday, yesterday's changes, which would be Thursday. They brought in a lot of different changes for Light, including which I believe they gave them power interactions.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Hard Light's got power interactions now. They can now daze other players using the Light Claws, Boxing, Spike Quake, Chompers, Chain Whip, and Chainsaw. Now deal more damage to dazed enemies.
Nah. OP.
Ballistic Assault, Spike Quake, and Chompers will now add the dazed power interaction to enemies. See, the damage for Whip Thrash construct combos has been increased, and the fan is no longer a channeled power. That was a big one.
Too OP.
Yeah. So it looks like to me like they're incorporating some of the ideas they may be getting from the work in progress thread for Hard Light, because they're looking at doing a revamp for Hard Light, everybody. And they're incorporating some of those suggestions maybe into some of the changes that they are making with Hard Light now on the test server with this update coming up, because of all the changes they're making with the combat mechanics.
Mm-hmm. And then for our rage powers, Outrage now properly deals the 150% damage when hitting plasma burned enemies. Apparently there has been a little bit of a steamy hate towards this.
I don't understand why, though.
I don't know either, because it's a fix. It's not like they were like, this wasn't in there to begin with, let's go ahead and add it. No, this was actually supposed to be in there, and they now fixed it. So, stop hating. If you don't like it, block. That's all I can say. And then for just some UI stuff with the base item, the base items now display the color of their rarity while in the decoration mode and in base item inventory. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, Nick here has actually a good question here. He's asking about the Earth and Electric revamps. Those revamps and the work in progress threads are there still, and they are still being worked on. However, because of the changes with Update 36 to the some of the mechanics and everything, Hard Light was one of the most hard hit powers in regards to the changes that are upcoming. So that's why we're seeing a lot of work being done on Hard Light to keep things balanced for it.
Yeah. To
keep it from becoming, completely negated, as a lot of people were speculating with this. They broke the game!
They did. No, they didn't. And they've also fixed an issue that was causing the rarity color of items to be inconsistent when viewed in different inventories. So, nice little base change. I want to say maybe this is one step closer to having a little bit more of a organization to the base item inventory, even to decoration mode as well. Because in base item inventory, when I hit it, everything's not like an alphabetical order. It's like an all over the place, and you can't really tell what's being used and what's not. You have to go into decoration mode. And I don't really like that too much.
Rick Wanze, Rick, I don't know, Rake.
Just home Rake, yeah. What's wrong with you?
The update's not live yet for anybody yet. It's just on the test server right now. So, as far as when it's being released, we'd have no idea. But when it gets released, it'll be released for everybody, not just US, PC, but it'll be released for everybody.
No, it'll be for US PC first, and everybody else second.
This guy,
because PC Master Race. Word.
This guy.
But Meps also said on FNL that in this game update, because there was a question on Ask DCUO on that section that Game Update 36 will be coming into play the Marks of Fury for the style vendors. It'll be changed into the highest marks, which will be Marks of Fury come DLC 10.
Right, which tells me which I don't really see. I don't understand why they're doing that with the update, unless DLC 10 is like dropping like the next week.
Yeah, that would be my only thing for that as well, because DLC 10 needs to be hitting pretty freaking close to have that kind of change. But at the same time, the only thing that Marks of Fury is going to hit is going to be the style vendor. It's not we're going to have access to anything else. Well, maybe the catalysts from the R&D vendor, but at the same time, you can't use those until DLC 10.
Oh, and MEPS just updated the patch test notes. If you refresh that.
Ooh, I will refresh.
As of 4 minutes ago. New things being added for light. RAM and impact will now hit twice out to maximum distance of 25 meters rather than only hitting twice within 15 meters.
Nice.
So the range on RAM and impact. Fan and hand claps construct combo damage has been increased. Let's see here. Fan, snap trap, grasping hand, and hand clap now deal more damage to dazed enemies. Also, they have a known issue here with the quantum powers. Singularity's animation is out of sync with the visual effects and ends early. So that's a known issue, so apparently they're going to work on fixing that. But Hardlight just seems to be getting buff after buff after buff.
Well, I mean, there was some... Meps just destroyed my rainbow.
No way.
He's destroying unicorns! Someone stop him!
I help you,
What are you doing? Is this something I said? I'm sorry!
And Meps is also in a chat here saying at this point it's likely Game Update 36 is going to hit right before DLC 10. So, yeah, we're probably going to be getting 36 and then maybe like the following week get DLC 10. I don't know.
Oh, wow, these trinkets respawn pretty freaking fast.
I have to say it's fun to destroy all these unicorns. Unicorns.
What? You guys are sick! You guys are sick, man! Your unicorns did nothing to you!
Balkan and Maps, team up. Never seen before.
He even destroyed the rainbows! Just a rainbow
That's
hater!
the highlight of my day. But I have one question. So that means Earth and Light, hot light, can be good combined if you have two DPSs, maybe?
Well, I mean, you've got, you could use Earth does Dazed. Hardlight's going to be doing Dazed. I believe Mental also does Dazed as well, doesn't it?
That's correct.
Gadget 2 with Days or not? I'm not sure.
I don't know. You're gadgets. You don't know this?
I don't really need the Days affinity, so I don't care.
But you
much.
use Dazed. You use a dazing device consumable like a madman, though.
I don't use it. I just have
Yes,
it
you
because
do.
this guy had it in his loadout. I actually used
Okay.
personal damping field.
Mm-hmm.
And now
I
mermaids
had
in
it
the
on the
unicorn
side.
You use personal dampening field with the decoy?
Yes.
How cheap are you?
I'm Superman. I can
I
tank
thought the decoy and the freaking suppressor turret was bad enough with your photon spamming.
Balkan style.
And that's a coin of phrase. That's a coin of phrase.
So yeah, it's looking to me like Hardlight's getting a lot of freaking buffs off of this, just because their jump cancel got slowed down. I don't know.
Well, Hardlight definitely did. I mean, literally, day one or the first week of test server, when Hardlight players went in there, and after seeing these changes, they went in there. They were just ew. Yeah, that's the best term I could go with.
And I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I
Right.
mean, I'm just wondering if they're taking it a little bit too far with the buffs to compensate. Seriously.
Watch out, he will destroy my unicorns. Watch out.
So now
because you never hear people complaining about a power being buffed, And if it gets buffed too much, you'll never hear them complain about it, unless, of course, they play a different power and they don't want to respect. They don't want to buy a respect token. Don't sit there with that little, laugh.
No.
You know I'm right.
Well, at the same time, remember, I am also not a hard light player. I am a rage. So maybe these changes, these technical buffs to hard light, is to bring it more in line, maybe with the other powers.
Maybe, and if that's the case, then I am perfectly fine with it. I mean, I'm just wondering though if if they're sliding the dials a little bit too much to compensate. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm also looking at Yin's letter that he posted last Monday apparently, and I'm actually now able to look at this picture here with his graph that he made, which is I'm apparently not really a graph guy. You took a look at this from last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are you able to explain it? And how the thought process for it?
All right, basically, if you guys are looking at that graph, I don't know if you got to put it up there on the on stream or not. You guys are still in that freaking lair.
Yes,
anyways,
we're not leaving.
Basically, okay, this thread here is called you're talking about the Game Update 36 and balancing DCUO. Okay, basically, and for me, this explained it a lot more as to why they are making the changes that they're doing right now. Basically, as it works, all right, you have your launch powers of mental gadgets, fire, ice, sorcery, and nature. Okay, and then you have all your DLC powers of quantum, light, earth, rage, electricity, and celestial. Now, the main ones that have combo effects, power combos are light, earth, rage, and celestial. Right now, all the DLC powers basically, right now, the way it's working out, the reason why we're seeing like these DLC powers are so much, quote unquote, better for certain roles, especially like DPS, is because they have these combo abilities. Okay, you can combo, especially like with Celestial and Rage, you see us a lot. So they're able to. That's the actual power mechanic that they have access to. None of the launch powers have access to a power mechanic. Okay. So this is part of the reason why they're bringing in weapon mastery. It's for like the launch powers to, at least this is the way I'm interpreting it. It's basically the weapon mastery is a way for the launch powers to reach the awesome execution of the three different types of executions they have here, because they have good execution, which they consider just like your regular rotation. They have great execution, which involves clipping, and then they have awesome execution, which includes power mechanics and weapon mastery. Right? Like I said before, launch powers don't have power mechanics. Right? But the DLC powers, most specifically Light, Earth, Rage, and Celestial, they do have power mechanics. As we see, like with Dreadful Blast for an Outrage, for Rage itself there, and Light has its own constructs that it can channel into. Celestial has the same thing. So basically, that's what all this is doing. It's making it so that the launch powers are going to be able to compete with the power mechanics through weapon mastery. At least that's the way I'm reading it.
Yeah. Son of a gun. Oh, you son of a. Oh my god.
Oh, he killed me! One hit!
Map summon Cybernetic Luthor. What? Come on! What are you doing?
It was him. I was like, wow, I got the 3,000 something.
I'm in DPS! What?
Wait,
what was that?
I got this. I got this.
Oh, I'm still in DPS.
Maps, please do this sometimes. Wow, on the EU server too. It's so boring there. We don't have these special events.
It's not cool, man. But But yeah, it's basically how I'm seeing it. Where going by the graph, I am a good execution. I'm a sometimes great execution, but awesome, not so much. I am not awesome.
Okay, it's not more here. Okay.
But I mean, he does go on here later on to say, I mean, he specifically states, I mean, all right, that okay, going along with what Larry Liberty said, because a lot of people latched on to what Larry Liberty said earlier in the week.
Yeah, they did. They latched on that sucker like a leech
and just ran with it. He does say on here, that Update 36 launches Light, Celestial, and Rage. Performing at the awesome level will be the powers with the most potential. Okay, but this is not their long-term intent. Okay, they do not intend for those three powers to stay on top. Right, and I think that's the message that a lot of people miss with what Larry Liberty was saying. So I'm glad Jens came out and emphasized that. But he does go on here to say that it is their goal that all powers will ultimately be balanced at each level.
Fuck.
He did not summon the Tech Avatar.
Oh man!
Never summoned the Tech Avatar in a base.
Wow. This is hilarious.
This thing has nowhere to go. It's stuck. This thing is just chilling.
Kill it, maybe.
Like, I don't know what...
here up, we glitch him, kill him.
Like, I'm afraid to touch it.
Man. It does nothing to me. Look, I'm safe here.
Yeah, let's just beat on it then. Okay. I'm sorry, Soups. You can continue.
And he goes on to say, though, that it's their goal that all powers will ultimately be balanced at each level of execution, that that no one power being utilized at the same level as another will have an advantage. So this is end goal of all of this is all powers will be balanced out. So a fire DPS is going to be able to put out the same amount of damage as a rage DPS. My issue with all of this is what are they doing with the support roles? How is all of this going to affect the support roles, especially the weapon mastery?
Your
stream just crashed. Nope, it's back.
Yeah, it had a hiccup, which now I'm actually scared about. But yeah, I can completely understand that fear because I have it as well. I'm curious to see what they do, but it is becoming a little bit of course, DPS intensive because more DPS really use the clipping, they use the jump canceling, and of course,
which is not exclusively the case. I mean, it's like I play all roles. I have a tune for all roles for Tier 5 content right now, and I clip for healing, I clip for controlling, I clip for tanking, for crying out loud. You almost have to be able to defend and get out of the way of the one shots and everything. So I want to know how weapon mastery is going to affect the support roles. I want to know how. I mean, we know how the power mechanics can affect the DLC ones, but I want to know how weapon mastery is going to affect the support roles for fire tanking, which needs a lot of freaking love. A lot of love.
Yeah, it feels like Earth.
No, Earth feels better than fire tanking does.
That's true. I will concur to that.
Well, I watched FNL.
but of course, once it gets onto the test server, we will have a better grasp on everything. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm not saying I'm questionable about weapon mastery due to the fact that I only have 100 or so skill points. I have 105, and I don't have a use right now for weapon mastery. I at the same time, I haven't played with it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to spec into it or not, because I might not have the points for it. But it's one of those things I'm very curious about that I can't wait to see. I really can't. Whew. But Game of 36 is still on the test server. they are working on it intensively as well, to get it, to try and find that balance, so to speak, with everything, with all the powers. And yeah, Light's getting a little bit of love. I think right now on Game Update 36 with this test server, Light is really that stepchild that we just need to show a little bit of love to. Because when we came in, it was a beaten thing. It was just battered completely. So now we have to try and get its spirits up a little bit. It's like, hey, would you like some milk? Would you like some salt for those wounds? Because guess what? Here's some salt for you. We're going to nerf you again. We're going to bring you up just to bring you down. That's how it's going to work. But, I mean, Balkan, you've been on the test, right?
Yeah, I was on test, but not with this new patch notes today, but yeah.
Well,
and most times testing gadgets, not a lot other powers.
Well, that's good. That's good. While testing gadgets,
no.
how's it been on the test server for testing gadgets?
I have to say, okay, with the jump cancelling, they had to nerf it in a way, but it feels for me a bit slower now, because they even changed the animation from Gauss Grenade and Napalm, also with Sleeping Dart. But I think you can still do good damage in that, and with the weapon mastery, it will be good. We just have to wait. I still like it. I will always be Gadget. Even if Gadget will be the worst DPS Bawa, I will be Gadget.
Okay. That's one way of looking at it. Yeah, I know this weekend is just another busy weekend for me, but I need to hop on a test server. I at least want to try and look at Mental. Mental is one of those, one of the powers that I really do like. It's still one of my favorite controlling powers, even if I absolutely greatly adore Quantum. I really do. It's just so good. But I do miss Mental. I have a power for every character on the test server, and of course on live as well. But live, it's sketchy when I can try and actually get some stuff done. But Game 36 is still something that I believe the people who were so quitting the game, I think that they checked themselves, and after they wrecked themselves, of course, so they're going to come back and probably see a very brightened change to this. And I think a lot of people left because of the changes, because of what they did with Hard Light. And we see now what they're doing with Hard Light, and everything's working okay. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, eventually everything's going to be balanced out. That's the important thing.
Yes, balance does not happen overnight. That is a myth, and in the world of the developer, that's not going to happen. It's just not.
Yeah.
But I am standing under a double rainbow, so I am all sorts of winning right now. I feel good. I feel good about my life. So, was there anything else you want to touch on, Soups?
No, I think that's about it. Balkan, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Please do.
What to start? Tell me what to say about me.
Well,
I play.
You have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Balkan Let's Play. I record DC there. I play DC since beta, so more than 3 years. Always been gadgets. I switch sometimes to Hardlight or any other post, but I always go back to gadgets. What to say more? I'm 21 years old.
Okay, well, you play on the EU PS, right?
Yeah, exactly. I play on the EU PlayStation server.
Where are you from?
Yeah, I live in Germany, but my parents come from Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro.
Okay. Cool.
So that's why I have a mixed bit German, but a lot of Balkan accent, they're European.
Right.
So I can talk like Borat, great success, or like you say, nuclear vessels from Star Trek.
So racist, man.
That's not racist. That's not racist.
It is racist. Yeah, you are racist, but I love you still.
No, Rice Daddies.
I love you.
Rice Daddies is racist. All right.
It is not. You can say to me, sugar daddy from my country is a chivapchichi daddy, if you know.
Oh, speaking of which, chivapchichi. All right. If you guys do not know what that is, look it up, grill it up, eat it. It looks delicious.
Brother, I can't even
Chivapchichi.
spell that.
Chivapchichi.
I'm not even sure how to begin to spelling it.
Spell it out for everybody.
Okay, look. Chevapchichi.
Spell it out.
Chevapchichi. Chevape,
Do they even have the right alphabet?
Ah, spell it. Spell it means right. I was telling spell like Harry Potter's,
No, that's orbit.
Yeah,
There
he is
yeah.
Okay.
CEVAPCICI. Look it up. Make one. Wrap it in bacon.
Of course.
And grill it.
God forbid something you
like
eat without bacon.
Yeah. Chivapchichi.
Yeah, I'm baking on the US server here.
So, what league are you in over there? Because you were in Gravity for a while, but what that was Orbit's league. But you started your own league up, or?
Yeah, I started my own league. I mean, I have now YouTube, and I play 3 years. So I was thinking, come on, let's start it. And my league is called the Vigilantes. We have, let's say, 1.5 raid group. So yeah, something like 12 members. It's fun. We are still building. I'm still getting need some experience being a leader. Yeah, I can't dirty talk that much in my league anymore because I have young members too. So yeah, but yeah, it's fun. I mean, it is fun. I enjoy it, and yeah, we are the Vigilantes. Yeah, and I call the league Vigilantes because I'm a huge Batman fan, and I also like, I like Batman. I'm joking. The TV show, The Arrow, and they always call him the vigilante here, And I like the word, the vigilante, how you spell it out, how you say it, and then, yeah.
Makes a fangirl swoon.
So you guys actually have Arrow over there?
Of course we have. I'm watching the series in English with German subs, so I like the English voice,
I wasn't sure because I remember the last time we talked on all that on the People's Podcast and all that. You thought Tupac was still alive.
Yeah,
you just got Tupac over there.
What? Oh no!
Trust
it's
me,
Germany, not the Middle East.
Yeah, and I like the show. I know it's awesome. I watch it, like I said, in English with German subs because I like how we say you failed the city in the first season, and in German it sounds so stupid. Germany is awesome in synchronization, but that line was can't watch it.
Now I want to bring out my German book. It's like, how do you say you failed this city in German?
Yeah, closed captionings and translations and all that, subtitles and all that can be off sometimes. I remember one time I was looking at the TV, the closed captioning was on, and the show and all that. There was remember that old show Emergency?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in a plane and they were getting ready to land at a trans world, airport or something like that. That was the name of it, and they were talking to the tower, and the closed captioning came up and it said transgender on it, and I just died because that's the closed captioning goof right there.
Now, where in era are you? Are you actually caught up to like where America is, or are you guys back a little bit? Because I thought that you guys were like pretty much like we're at. I think we're actually coming close to the end of season 2. Our last episode was Deathstroke. where it was pretty much just Deathstroke was.
Don't
in the
spoil it. I
episode.
didn't see it.
No, I'm not spoiling it. I'm just, no.
I need it. I have to wait for the translation in German. Be nice. Don't spoil it, bro.
Well, no. I was just saying. That's all I'm saying. It was just it was a Deathstroke heavy episode. What was the last episode you saw?
I'm not sure anymore. I think it was the episode where Yeah, now I will spoil it. You know, I can't say it here. Let's say
we're ahead.
let's say where Deathstroke and Oliver first time not fight but see each other. Let's
in
say
the mansion.
this, you know. Yeah, spoiler, nice.
Oh God!
Spoiler for the guys.
Again, we've seen this.
I like spoilers. Okay, yeah, where he met him, you know, and I like the scene where Roy Harper, you know, also Speedy, maybe in the future, shake his hand, and then he say, "You have, like, let's say, hard hand or hard handshake," and I was like, "Wow!" And then you see Black Canary comes in, and yeah.
Okay, so all right, so you're. I actually want to say maybe 2 or 3 episodes behind. Actually.
Yeah.
Speaking
Speaking of spoiler alerts, though, about that Captain America movie.
Woo! We're not going to spoil it. It literally just came out, and even if there's people, if we weren't live, we could talk about it, but we can't spoil it. But I will also say that Captain America is the bomb diggity.
Oh yeah, and how's about that extra scene, the end credit scene?
We can't talk about them.
Well, no, the end credit scene is going to be on the internet.
No, don't say it.
Exactly.
I don't watch it. I hate this.
Exactly. Anyways,
I'm the spoiler hater.
Yeah. Anyways, but yes, there are 2 scenes in the credits. So, of course, as a Marvel movie, as a comic book movie, stay to the end of the credits. If you walk out when the credits start over, you just stop watching comic book movies.
Yeah,
you fail me.
Yeah, if you walk out, all right, before you watch the credit scenes during this Captain America movie, that tells me you have never watched a Marvel movie since the first Iron Man.
And you make me
You've
cry.
never gone to... Yeah. That tells me you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Do you remember at Avengers the shawarma scene?
The shawarma scene. That was the perfect scene. I love
Everyone damaged eating shawarma. I was laughing like, wow.
But the movie was... I have to recommend you all really going to see this.
There's like 20 videos explaining the end credit scene already on YouTube.
You can say it in the podcast, but do it in 20 seconds. I will put my headset away for 20 seconds, and then I put it on, because I don't want to listen.
We won't do it.
I don't mind. I just will put my headset away for 20 seconds.
At the same time, do remember that filming anything in the movie theater on your phone or even the end credit stuff, even filming anything is against the law, and you do face jail time and also a $5,000 fine. So don't be dicks. Don't record movies. Okay, don't do it. It's not cool. I worked in the movie industry, and I still enforce that. Don't do it.
Yeah, you don't need money. No, I'm joking. I'm live stream it, you know.
Listen to this guy. But you Soups, you wanted to bring this up because you want to know where the DC movie is.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, okay, I know the Man of Steel 2 thing's coming out and all that, and it's going to have Batman in it, you know. And Affleck, honestly, I think Affleck's going to kill it as Batman. But the thing is, I think Affleck and Batman are the only thing that's going to carry that movie. Because I don't think there's, you know, and I hate to, you know, talk up Batman because Orbit's already a huge Batman fan, and I honestly think Superman could beat Batman in a fight.
Orbit?
No, Superman. No, you
say Orbit.
I did say Orbit. Yeah, you're a big Batman fan. Balkan's a big Batman fan.
Yeah, don't touch him.
But I honestly don't. I mean, not since the Donner films, I think, can Superman carry a franchise movie. I'm serious.
They can try.
I mean, they can try. You know, and Man of Steel. I mean, there was people that liked it. There was people that hated it. There was a lot of people that had a lot of issues with it, and I don't know. I mean, with introducing Batman into it and all that, with a possible Justice League movie in the future for that. I mean, I wish them luck. I do, because more superhero movies, the better. But at the same time, I mean, none of the DC characters have the pull that Batman does. Whereas Marvel has found ways to introduce characters that you wouldn't really think would have that kind of a pull to attract audiences.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, granted, now you've got the big three with the Avengers of Cap, Iron Man, and Thor. You have to introduce them, but I mean, who would have really thought that if Super Patriot read comic books, he'd know how wrong he is? Really? Oh, sir. All right. I mean, I know the New 52's out there and everything like that, but I mean, at the same time, Batman's the linchpin in all of this for DC. They could have done an Avengers movie without Hawkeye, Black Widow, or even the Hulk. To be honest with you.
Oh, hell no. No.
Listen, I said even the Hulk. I mean, because let me finish here, because Hulk has never been like a mainstay of the Avengers team. He's been a founding member, yeah, but he's never really been a mainstay. Right?
They could even show Spider-Man if they show Hulk. Look.
See, that's another thing. That's something else DC needs to worry about. They need to worry about Marvel consolidating all of the licenses under one roof.
They won't, because I can tell you right now, Fox has already planned for multiple more X-Men movies. They have. There's a rumor going around.
Fantastic Four reboot, isn't there?
That's the reboot is happening, but there's a rumor going around that in 5 months they have to start filming in 5 months to reach their target date of release in 2015. In 5 months, there's a rumor going around right now on Bleeding Cool that Fox is wanting to scrap the script, scrap the casting, scrap the director, and start over.
No.
Start over.
That's the rumor. For Fantastic Four. They have to start filming in 5 months, and Fox wants to find a new director, possibly rewrite the script, and also get a new cast. Yeah. Holy crap. Talk about no... They already announced that they have a sequel planned for Fantastic Four 2. What? You haven't even got the freaking movie out yet. You can't plan a sequel. You can't... It's going to be horrible. Sorry. But, anyways.
Oh, okay. I see what the debate is about me reading comic books. Yes, I know in the comics, Batman has beaten Superman twice before. However, I'm telling you, in all reality, that should be a freaking impossible feat.
Shut up.
No, I'm not stopping with that. I'm
here, and this is what I'm having to go with when I look at my comic books, and I'm actually looking at them right now. When I look at my comic books, I look at my stories, and I love them to death. And then when I go to the movies, you're not going to get exactly what you read book by book. It's just not. It's just not going to happen. This Batman versus Superman thing, for God's sakes, Batman versus Superman, a.k.a. Man of Steel 2, a.k.a. this is the Justice League movie that we're getting. There's no... Oh, yeah, Wonder Woman's going to make an appearance, and Flash is going to make an appearance, and then, it's going to be all sorts of cool. No, it's... Cyborg's going to be in it. Frell it. Just scrap it and call it freaking Justice League. Alright? Because this is what's going on. Marvel is popping out movies every freaking year. It feels like.
At least two this year.
Yeah, literally, we are getting saturated with Marvel movies. And you know what? That saturation feels really good. I would like to bathe in that saturation. Oh, it feels... ooh, Marvel. Oh, I want to just bathe with it. It's so good. Have a Avenger loofah. Natasha Black Widow shampoo.
I like the text chat here and on Twitch. Everyone is for Batman. Nice. I love you.
but
my friends.
But with DC, with Marvel, I don't know what I don't know what DC has or Warner Brothers is going on right now. And I will give them this, that they might take 2 years to make a DC movie, but that DC movie is going to be badass. If you're not Dark Knight Rises.
Well, see, that's my thing too, man. We've had conversations about this before, right? For the longest time, and I mean the longest time. I'm talking decades here, all right? DC, all right, Warner Brothers has had all the movie licenses for all of DC's characters under one freaking studio. And they have yet to do anything to capitalize on it until now. And then Marvel comes out, busts out an Iron Man, and with Iron Man, they laid the groundwork with the end credit scene for everything that we've seen to date. And for what we're going to see in the future. So, my thing is, I mean, DC needs to shit or get off the pot, and this Man of Steel 2, Superman versus Batman, whatever you want to call it, it needs to fly. It needs to fly. It needs to fly big.
And
because if it doesn't,
and this is where one of my buddies, Sean from SeanTastic.com, he's another podcaster. I get to hang out with him tomorrow. He's I absolutely love talking to this guy about this stuff because he has the perfect plan. And I don't know why we haven't actually brought this to Warner Brothers' attention. But here's the thing. Marvel movies, all right? Marvel live-action movies, great. They are great. Well, besides some of them, but they are majorly great. Marvel animated, hit and a miss. You be swinging for days, and you'll get hits and misses. DC live action, Dark Knight. The Dark Knight, done. That's all I have to say. The live action stuff, they only have one saving grace, and that was thanks to the greatness that was actually Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Those two movies were fantastic to hopefully relaunch this whole series. Man of Steel, of course, I'll go with it. But with DC animated movies, oh my god, I watched them for days.
Yeah, the DC animated movies are awesome. Don't get me wrong on that.
But my god, they are just so good. So good. But, and then... I'm seeing this.
In the chat. Meps is getting salty in the chat.
He's DC. His boss is saying this. You have to write. No, I'm joking. But I have to say about animated movies. I have a question. The last Justice League movie, they had Captain Marvel. They make it a bit. Yeah, they make it a bit based by the comics, but wasn't instead of Shazam's plays Aquaman.
You know what? You're preaching to the choir, brother. You're preaching to the choir right now. It's it's too.
No. I mean,
why? Because
was it in the comics? I mean, in comics, was it Aquaman? Right.
Aquaman can't fly. That's why.
He can jump really far when he hops out of the water. He can jump right out. But that was my issue with it. They kept saying it's like based off the great New 52 comic book of Justice League. I'm like, no, it's not, because Shazam's not in there. It's Aquaman, punks. Get it right.
Catmon brings up a good point. I think DC should go the route that they're going right now with TV series.
Well, that's what I mean.
They got Arrow. Arrow is kicking ass. The Flash show's getting ready to come out. I think they should go that route. They should concentrate on that.
Well, yeah.
Another thing too I can't really talk about spoilers from the Cat movie because I'm curious what's going to happen with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
I don't watch it.
I know what you're talking about, but we
it's
can't
Marvel.
Get it but that's what we're trying to get at with because of the success of Arrow. And they've already introduced Huntress. You got Black Canary. We Ra's al Ghul has been mentioned. We have Deathstroke. You can easily, and we even got the Flash. Seriously, all that needs to happen now is we just need one nice cameo of like Nightwing, and we're set. Just set the Man of Steel, set with the Man of Steel 2, set it along with the Arrow universe. Make it all into that. Mm-hmm. Because we have Arrow, we'll have Flash. Of course, we're going to see a crossover there. Those two shows, and the thing is, they're from CW, which is a fantastic, just from left field, mind you, just from left field. But with those two TV shows, we can easily tie it into movies where we can introduce these 2-bit characters, or whether it's like some sidekicks or whatever, introduce them, and then tie them into the actual movie. It would pretty much basically be the opposite on how Marvel's doing, because Marvel has the movie, ties it in with the TV show. We are tying the TV show in with the movie, so it's TV first, go straight into the movie, and then we're back into the TV show. It can easily be done, and basically because Arrow has officially gotten off that niche where they don't want superheroes. They don't want superhero powers. They don't want metahumans. That's out the window now. Ever since the Mirror Crew, that is officially out the window, folks. Let's go ahead and just do it. Just have like a batarang just show up on the wall or something, and you're done. It's going to be. It could be the best thing for Warner Brothers, for DC, all around. But they probably won't do it because they're going to be stingy.
Question.
Yes.
I hear about rumors, and they create maybe a series called Gotham, but not about Batman, about Commissioner Gordon. Is it right?
Gotham is real. It's actually coming from Fox, and it's going to be based following pretty much the Gotham City Police Department with Jim Gordon and younger villains. I mean, Bruce Wayne he's going to make appearances in the show, and he's still like a little kid. I think he still has his parents, and at the same time, actually, I mean, even from the shots I've seen, I think his parents actually die on the show. And so, again, we don't see Bruce Wayne a lot. We don't. This is before the Batman, just as his parents are dead or something. And they've already have a cast of Penguin, great actor who's playing Penguin. I think he's going to do a great job. I just have to hopefully check his voice. They have Selena Kyle, who just looks really good. I was skeptical, but
can you show me a picture?
Sorry for interrupting. I can't at the moment, but I will link you the stuff. I will definitely link you the stuff. But they have the Penguin, they have Catwoman, pretty much Selena Kyle. They even have Riddler. They found their Riddler for the show. I'm not sure who the person is, but
Jim Carrey.
Oh God, I would love that. Say what you will, that might have been a bad movie, but Jim Carrey as Riddler was all good. Was all good for me until he went like completely loony towards the end. At some point, you just have to go, yes, this went too far. Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones could have played a brilliant Two-Face if it just didn't go so over the top. So over the top. But yeah. But it's but DC. I'm just not sure if with Warner Brothers and DC if they're afraid to pull the trigger, or they're putting all their eggs in this giant Batman, Superman sized basket that has Wonder Woman ribbons and stuff. I'm just not sure where the direction is going to go, and they need to do something with the quickness a little bit.
Yep, they do. Yep, they do.
Oh, there is a guy called the Camel.
Oh yeah, Camel. Yeah, he's a good guy. But all right, that is pretty much our show. As like off the wall it really was tonight, and I blame the Unicorn Trinket. The Unicorn Trinket made us off the wall tonight.
Yeah, that was a little extreme.
Balkan won't make a great vein. Why? Explain why.
Oh, you know what? I think for the oath off, I think Balkan should read one of the lantern oaths.
I think he should. I think it is oath off time.
Huh?
We've been doing a thing here on the SourceCast, Balkan, where at the end of the show, we will have either me or Trex, but usually Trex, will recite one of the lantern oaths.
Okay, write me one on Skype, or I can do my own.
We will link you. What's the name of that site again?
Decom will link it in a moment.
But I can't do my own dirty, you know.
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Where is it?
I'm getting there right now. Hold on a second here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Enigma is in the base now. Yay, Team Troll. This guy.
All right. Here is. I'll link it to you here, and I'll link it in the. All right, there we go. All right, there is a list of all the oaths. What color? All right, now we're gonna let. Oh, Decon, I beat you to it. What's up with that?
Well, we're like on a 30-second delay.
So okay, chat. Balkan's gonna read one of the lantern oaths. Which one do you guys want to hear him read?
Oh.
We'll let the chat decide.
Yeah.
Whoa, ha, ha, ha.
I will fail with my English, but I do it for you guys. Oh, one guy said do the orange lantern oath.
It's not like you have to do it Tikkun professional style. We're not asking for that.
Yeah, you want to see me fail and later upload it. Yeah, it's cool. No, I'm joking.
Alright, so we got an indigo, not purple weapon.
Indigo, of course, another language. Knock in this, knock. I'm reading comics.
Alright, so let's see. We have 2 for orange, we have 2 for yellow. Actually, 3 for yellow because I'll take Sinestro Core. So we have Sinestro Core is winning with 3.
Isn't orange this? This is not a real oath.
4
I can
orange.
do it, but
I'm seeing a lot of orange. It looks like it's going to be orange.
Yeah, there's a 5th orange.
Wow.
Yep, there's a lot of people there for the... Zikarak wants the unicorn oath. I don't think there is one. I think the unicorn oath would be something along the lines of nag, 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 nag,
nag. Alright, looks like orange won.
Orange won. So the orange lantern core oath, Balkan.
You have to do a funny voice, so it's not yours.
Okay.
Can't
I have
do your
to
voice.
calm down. Okay, so I tried to sound a bit like Laflis, maybe? Or not. I try. Okay. I first read one in my head and then give me 1 sec more.
Take your time.
Okay. What's mine is mine, and mine and mine, and mine and mine and mine, not yours.
Yeah! Yeah! That'll work.
I hope it was good.
Since we haven't heard you do one in a while, so we need to get you to do an oath.
Who, me?
Yeah, I've always done them, so I'm gonna let you take it tonight.
Oh yeah.
Let's
see here.
Can I do once my dirty oath?
No.
No.
Just have one. It's just have one bad word. It's not that bad.
No.
It's funny.
All right, so you guys want me to do one. All right, so which one do you guys want me to do? There.
That's right.
My Right. I know.
Type it in there so they can answer faster. They want me to do weapon mechs is saying purple. There is no purple. I'm not saying a purple on here.
Indigo, guys, please say indigo. I want to see him fail.
Oh my god.
I did it. Oh, we got two for yellow. There's two for indigo. There's two for star sapphire. There's another yellow. Another indigo.
They have to hear how I say indigo. So wait. Now you will see indigo.
Gargamon, you can only vote once. Spamming Star Sapphire 20 times is not going to get me to do it.
Looks like indigo wins.
The indigo? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're going to do indigo.
Yes.
Oh,
now I see you fail.
I don't even remember how this one goes.
I have to mute
Hey,
my
I've done
headset,
it,
maybe.
so I don't know what you're talking about. I've done them all.
Alright, here we go.
Wait.
Mute your mic, Balkan. Oh, you guys are killing me. No practice whatsoever. I think the last time I heard this one, I think was when I was looking over like the briefings. Oh my god! All right, here we go. Torloric san bor nakamur, no tromo fan tornek wat or, tor lantern cur lo aben sor, tan leklek nak formaro sor.
Yeah, that was good.
How was that?
Was good.
No funny voice, but
I
okay.
had something.
I wasn't trying to do a voice. I just wanted to get a damn red right.
What was that?
Did you know orange lanterns are seriously one of my favorite lanterns?
That says a lot about a person.
Surprise me. That does not surprise me.
Now, do you know why? I like it. Even if I play Scribble now, you have a red lantern. You have an orange lantern suit. If you kill an enemy, this enemy transforms into your own lantern. You know.
Oh my god! It follows that. Scribblenauts follows that law for the Orange Lanterns.
Yeah, you have on Scribblenauts. I am unmasked orange lantern suit. If you kill an enemy, you see he's flying next to you. Then.
Yes.
And it's kind of orange.
Oh god, that is so sick! Oh, that's so awesome! I can't believe they did that. So, for the people who don't know, because at the same time, if you haven't been reading Larfleeze, his solo run for that comic, it actually has. From what I've heard from my comic book guy, it has been canceled. But I have been reading every single one and loving them because it gives a little bit more history about Larfleeze, about the Orange Lantern, and his power of using it. So with the orange light, he actually, when he like creates a construct and it looks like a real person, that's actually because it is a real person. Those are actually the souls of the other Orange Lantern Corps members that he defeated and sucked into his ring, and they do his bidding. And in the comic book, they actually exploded, or they got released from his ring, and so now there's an Orange Lantern Corps. That was, like, I blew my mind. And Scribblenauts follows that. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. Go them. Go them. I'm not doing a voice. I've been doing voices every week. So it's my artistic night off. I know you guys want to hear it, but it's not going to happen. But you can, of course, find us over on the Facebook and the Twitter. I'm sorry, Facebook and Twitter over at DCUO Source Podcast or DCUO SourceCast, whichever one you feel fancy. Suits, where can we find you?
You can, of course, find me on YouTube at youtube.com/thedicehouse. I'm also on the Facebook at facebook.com/thedicehouse. And I'm also on the Twitter at the Dicehouse there. Balkan and Trexlight. Well, let's find out where Trexlight's at first.
Yeah, I was gonna leave Balkan last. You can, of course, find me over at youtube.com/Trexlight and on the Facebook at /Trexlight and also on the Twitter at This Is Trex. Balkan, where can we find you at, buddy?
At YouTube, just write Balkan Let's Play. On Facebook, also Balkan Let's Play. And on Twitter, at Balkan Let's Play.
A lot of Let's Play.
Quite.
He wants to play.
Yeah, Let's Play. I want to play.
Deacon says Trex has done one voice every week, and that's Flamboyant Bane.
I mean, dude, I've done Atrocitus. I mean, come on. I've done other voices. I'm sorry if you don't like my Bane.
No, everybody likes your Bane. You just don't like the fact that we say it's a flamboyant Bane.
Show me Bane. I'm special guest.
Nope. Nope. Not got.
Come on, bro.
No. You should be listening to the show. If you've been listening to the show, you know my Bane voice.
Vulcan doesn't watch other people's videos.
I'm an audio. We're also in audio form. We're also in audio form. But it's okay. I don't watch any other people's videos either. Well, my YouTube time at work has been replaced by Hulu Plus, and I love Hulu Plus because I watch Saturday Night Live every day. Every day. And Flamboyant Atrocitus Bane, that's just weird. I am not doing any voices at SOE Live. You guys will ask like the weirdest combinations. It's so weird.
He's only doing one voice at SOE Live, and that's the Cherub's voice from the Valentine's Day event when he does the cosplay day.
I miss them.
Gargamon wants to know if you can do a flamboyant Larf Lees.
What is a flamboyant?
I'm sensing a trend.
Flamboyant is a fancy word for saying like gay.
It's mine.
It's so much gay, effeminate.
Effeminate, yeah, effeminate.
Say effeminate.
Guys, kill
but yeah,
me.
hey, that's the show, right?
They what?
You're not caving, are you?
Caving what? With the cherub thing? No. It's not gonna happen.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about with the show. We know you're gonna do it.
What, voice?
I have 132 days to get you to convince you to cosplay that. So that's my goal.
Wow. Oh god, what's one we haven't? What's an oath that we haven't heard in a while?
An oath we haven't heard in a while. Yeah, I've actually been eyeballing some of these alternative Green Lantern oaths.
You've been seeing those too?
Yeah, I've been eyeballing those. I see one that would be like perfect for Nimbus.
Which? Oh,
not here.
Let me see if I can find it.
One.
Which one?
Jack T. Chance.
Oh, Jack T. Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yeah.
That would definitely be it.
Let's hear you do. Let's do Alan Scott.
I was about to say I was going to do Alan Scott. I want to do Alan Scott. Do I have to do a funny voice?
No. It doesn't have to be a funny voice. Just do whatever voice you feel applies to it.
Do it like Alan Scott. Alan Scott will do it.
Like how Alan Scott would do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to ask though, which Alan Scott? Because in New 52 he is gay.
I think he's gay on Just Earth 2, right?
All right, flamboyant Alan Scott.
They made one of my favorite lanterns gay, and it has no story purpose whatsoever. Oh, but it's on Earth 2. Oh, look, a loophole. Oh, get the hell, New 52.
I don't like Earth 2 either, they kill Batman at the beginning.
Well, there's a whole history, there's a whole story behind that, but it's being written by Tom Taylor, who does Injustice, the comic book, and Injustice is just freaking phenomenal. That's another book I recommend. let's see. Okay. Alan Scott, apparently. And I shall shed my light over dark evil. The dark things cannot stand the light. The light of the Green Lantern.
There's a little Jersey Shore in that voice there, man.
You know what? They made him gay. He's from Jersey. Whatever. They made him gay. He could be from Jersey. It's a Jersey thing.
I like how you say the Green Lantern.
It's a Jersey thing, you know.
Flamboyant Alan Scott, everybody. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So on that note,
yes. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Be sure to catch us on the Twitter, on the Facebook, on the YouTubes, all over the social media network. Also find us on the forums as well, because we're always there. And once again, Michael Grid, thank you so much for allowing us to be in your base. Thank you, Mets, for putting Cybernetic Luthor in Michael Grid's base, and also putting a giant avatar of Tech, which technically isn't giant, but he's the same normal size. Putting Avatar of Tech in a base, and he couldn't really do much of anything because he was stuck. So, thank you, Aiden Warren. So, before we go, thank you, Aiden Warren, for reminding me. I do have a station cache to give away.
Balkan!
No.
Joking.
Not how it works. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Tune in next week, right after DCUO Friday Night Legends. Come over here right after us, and we'll have the DCUO SourceCast, and have a good time. Join us live every Friday night over at twitch.tv/Trexlight. Make sure to hit that follow button so you get an email when you know that I'm going live for anything, really. I play DCUO. I stream it from time to time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next week.
bye.